Yo, what's up? Welcome to another third episode of Life as I See It. Hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with me this far. Hey, we just gonna keep it moving, keep going forward, and making it happen. So I appreciate all the love. Like I said, like, comment, share. Let's keep spreading this thing.
Let's go.
So, first thing I want to talk, gummy bear titties. All right, now that I got everybody's attention. Yes, I said what I said. Gummy bear titties. What the fuck is gummy bear titties? So, a friend of mine, she lurks the internet and finds random stuff, like just random stuff all the time, and like points it out. And she posted something about these gummy bear titties, and I'm like, gummy bear titties? What the fuck? Like, so of course again it piques your interest. So I'm like, what is this? And so apparently I'm gonna help y'all out real quick. So this is a real thing. Okay, so gummy bear titties are it's a form of breast plant. It's like a new form of breast plant. And so everybody's wondering, like, first of all, this is kind of old. I didn't even know that this was something that had been going on for a few years, because when I looked it up and I did some research, I found articles as far back as like 2012.
Oh my god.
So this has been a thing for like quite a while apparently, but I never knew about them. I never heard about them. I mean, who you would remember if you heard about gummy bear titties?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's some shit you just don't forget. Like, you're not just like, oh, what? I just forgot. It slipped my mind. No. So it's a real thing. And so basically, the reason why he gave it, so it's just another form, like I said, of breast implant. So it's not using silicone. It's using a different type of like high grade, like high velocity type of silicone. Basically, it's like gummy bears. Like the texture of it is like gummy bears. So this is the way he explained it. He gave the implants that term because when they're cut in half, you can cut these in half, bro.
Oh
like
God.
the implant is stable and it retains its shape just like a gummy bear. Now, that shit sounds weird as fuck, but there was a video with this article and I watched it, and this dude literally demonstrated how like strong these fucking titties are. Like,
Wow.
I don't know what to say about them. Like, is this kind of ridiculous? Like,
titties, man.
right, he literally took a breast implant and he like took one and he cut it in half, and no bullshit, it looks just like it would look if you cut a gummy bear in half.
Right.
And it never loses shape. It doesn't leak. It doesn't do anything. And also, like, you can't really damage them. Like, that was the main reason for this guy making these breast implants, is because he, obviously there's that problem with the leakage, and tons of women out there have been affected by shitty titties. I don't know what to say. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not like trying to laugh at it, but honestly though, it's a problem. There's breast implants. You would think that in this day and age, with the technology that we have, it would be better, but it's not. And apparently, I looked at some statistic. It's like a few thousand women every year are affected by leakage from breast implants.
Oh wow.
So it's a real thing. So this dude came up with this new concept, and I watched the video, and he was doing everything. He was beating them up. I mean, he was pounding on them, like with his hand, like fist, hitting this implant hard as fuck. He threw it down on the ground, bro.
Wow.
Threw it down on the ground. He was hitting it. He had the other dude, the reporter that was interviewing him. He was like, you take a turn. Like, you hit it. Like, you throw it on the ground. Like, whatever. He's like, you see, like, it's not gonna leak. It's not gonna break. He was like, the amount of pressure it would take to pop one of these, you just kill the person.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Essentially. And it's true, because it has that gummy bear texture. Now, I was watching this, and this is my... I'm looking at it, and it says it keeps its shape. But I'm like, but there really isn't a shape. Like, they look like they're just gonna kind of sag, and just kind of like, they don't look like they would be perky, which is like the whole point of lots of women getting the breast implants. They want the perky boobs that sit up, you know what I mean? And I feel like, just looking at it over time, I feel like that they would just kind of gravitate downward because of the gravity. You know what I mean? And just the simple fact of the texture of what it is.
Right.
Because it is gummy-like. I saw it. I mean, if y'all get a chance to go look this up, I want y'all to go and look it up. You can just type in gummy bear breast implants. And what's funny about that name, though, is that the doctor that created it is actually, that's not the real name of them. So there's a company that sells these breast implants. Obviously, somebody has to own it and supply it and all that.
Yeah.
Well, the company actually put out a statement saying that we don't condone the name. Like, they don't call them gummy bear titties, like, or gummy bear breast implants.
Yeah.
Like, they call them something complete. They call it that high velocity. Oh, wait, here it is. I found it. So it's high strength silicone gel implants. That's what they're called. So that's what the company is called Sientra. And they're the ones that sell these breast implants, or that provide these breast implants. And he basically came out, the CEO basically came out and said, we do not condone such terms. But the guy that created the damn things, he was like, that's what I call them, because that's what they remind me of. And honestly, he ain't lying. Like, they did, it looked like, the breast implant looked like a big ass gummy bear.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I lost my voice real quick. So, yeah, I don't know. The world is crazy out there. So there you go, y'all. Gummy bear titties. So, you know, I don't know. If you get mad at a girl that's got them, don't stab her in the chest, because it probably won't do much. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. This is crazy out there. And, you know, so another thing that I saw is so Ghostbusters 3. There's gonna be a Ghostbusters 3. If you haven't heard, there's gonna be a Ghostbusters 3. No, it is not.
I'm already iffy of it, but okay.
Well, who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
But you know, it's not based on the female version. It's literally taking from Ghostbusters. He's like, delete. So going back to like the 80s version. Now here's the thing. They're gonna have the original crew.
Okay.
Except for Egon, because he passed away.
Right.
So I'm really interested on how they gonna do his character, or like explain
Maybe
why
they
his
do
character.
CGI, I think. I don't know.
I doubt they'll do all that. I think that they're just gonna do it without him. But I think maybe they're probably just gonna say he passed away in the movie or something like that. They might as well just be truthful about it.
Yeah.
I don't think CGI is the way to go.
No.
They shouldn't do that, because that's just, I don't feel like that would work.
No.
And so basically, yeah, there's a Ghostbusters 3 that's supposed to come out in summer of 2020. Now, I want to know, do y'all think this is okay? Because I don't know, man. I mean, here's my thing with the whole sequels and remakes. I know a lot of people complain about them, but yet we keep going to see them. So that's the biggest
true.
problem right there.
That is true.
That's first off. Hollywood is not going to keep producing something that people aren't buying.
Right.
So as long as we keep throwing money at it and saying out of curiosity or whatever it is, they're going to keep making these sequels and remakes. So that's first thing. If you want them to stop, then you got to fucking stop paying to go see these shits.
Yeah.
Now, here's the one thing that I will say. I see a lot of people sometimes like say how much they don't like remakes, they don't like sequels. But then when if they do a remake or a sequel and it has the original cast, it's like, oh, now it's okay.
Right.
So I need to know, is it really okay? Is a remake or a sequel okay?
If you
Because,
have the original cast.
right, like if they have the original cast in it, does it make that sequel or that remake okay? Especially when you're doing a remake or a sequel that is so many years after the fact.
Right.
Like, when did Ghostbusters 2 come out? Like,
Yeah.
80 something, early 90s or something. I don't
Right.
even remember exactly the date, but y'all movie buffs out there might know. But think about that. Think about how long ago that was and where we're at now.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas is old, bruh.
Yes.
Except for the black dude, because black don't crack. It's like, they all old, but he don't look old. The rest
Right.
of them look old. Like,
I've seen him in the women's version of it, and he didn't look old at all.
oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is. I forgot his name, but yeah, but he's like the only one that doesn't look old. The rest of them look old. Like Bill Murray looks old.
Yes.
So I don't know, like I don't know if they're gonna put a lot of makeup on these dudes and make them look younger than what they actually do, because they do that shit. Like I noticed that when they did that new movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator or whatever. Yeah, like they made him look younger than what he actually looks like.
Yeah.
I was noticing that. I was like, his skin is not that flawless.
Yeah.
Like I was like, not at this age. He's got some wrinkles on him. So I don't know. I'm just not into the whole. I kind of get tired of these sequels and remakes, and just I don't know. I feel like when they try to throw the original cast in there, that's like their Hail Mary to like guarantee themselves to get paid because people are gonna want to see it. They're like, oh, they got the original cast, so I'm gonna go see it.
Right.
That's how they get y'all, man.
Right.
That's how they get y'all.
Yeah.
Now, another movie that's supposed to be a remake that I'm nervous about, but excited at the same time is The Lion King. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
We need to talk about this because it's supposed to be, first of all, they're calling it, here's the first mistake, they're calling it live action.
Right.
There's no live, let me just tell y'all this right now, there is no actual live shots happening in the new Lion King that they're coming out with.
Right.
It's all CGI. It's just really good CGI. like to where it does look like it's real.
There's no way that those animals were like
right,
real
but
life.
that's what I'm saying. But there's gonna be not. But here's the thing: there's not gonna be one single live shot at all. So yeah, they're not even gonna use them like a real animal, just, you know, like a background shot. Nothing. It's all gonna be CGI. Here's my problem with that though. So we all excited. We all saw the trailer. If you didn't, go watch it. The trailer will get you hyped. Because the trailer looks exactly like the cartoon version. They edited it the same way, the same shots, same scenes, but they just showed you the new way it's gonna look. Looks good. You know, like, oh wow, they gonna do a really good job.
Trailer to really see.
Right. Now here's where the problem lies. I'm thinking about other scenes. So think about Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen a warthog in real life?
Yes.
Them shits are not cute.
No.
They're scary as fuck.
Yeah.
How the fuck you supposed to pass off a warthog? It's supposed to be goofy and singing and all that shit in a real quote unquote live action movie, and you not gonna scare the fuck out of kids.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you don't. It's just you got to think about shit like that. I mean, if you're gonna make it like real, like a meerkat, really, like the hyenas.
Right.
They were funny as fuck. Like they were like the funny trio or whatever.
Right.
But my thing is hyenas aren't cute, and they're not like funny when you look at them. Like they scary as fuck. I don't want to be around no fucking hyena. Like I'm out. Like fuck no. Like you stay over there, motherfucker. I watch hyenas on the Discovery Channel. That's about as close as I'm getting. Right. So I just don't understand like how they're gonna make all this work. So like I said, while the trailer was really good, I'm just really nervous.
Just to get you interested.
Right. I think that's what they're doing though. Yeah. They're trying to get everybody hyped up over that. But I want to see more. I need to see more because
definitely gotta see more.
And the songs. Yeah. How they gonna do the songs? And Aladdin.
Yes.
So Aladdin is another one. If y'all didn't know that they're about to come out with, Will Smith is playing a genie, which okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Will Smith, but I'm just trying to see how this is gonna work.
Dude,
like
it's gonna be hard, dude.
It's gonna be very hard. Like we just watched recently.
Robin Williams, man, man.
Well, Robin Williams is legend. Like he's just not gonna be top. My thing is that straight up. But here's what my biggest concern is how are you gonna do the visuals? The visuals of Aladdin are. It's too crazy to be like a live action. How you gonna do that
scene? Him running through the.
Right, the scene with the cave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or when he was doing the Prince Ali, like you gonna do that whole scene. That is a lot of fucking CGI and a lot of like components that you're gonna have to put together. Now, I know that we do some amazing shit in movies. But damn. That's gonna be hard to translate that into real life. Like even at the beginning when he was running through the whole like town or whatever.
The food,
the food and all that stuff. Like how you gonna do that whole scene and do it like they did in the cartoon? I know now, don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. I get that they're going to have to change some things. But my thing is I feel like it's so many things that they would have to try to incorporate that I don't think a live action version.
And him flying on the carpet, the magic carpet.
Well, I think that's pretty easy. I feel like that's just CGI. That's easy. But I'm just worried about the other stuff. Like all the genie moves. Like how he moves and how he just disappears and pops up. Like he was moving all quick. Like, we just recently watched it. And like while I was hyped at first about the Aladdin live action, I watched the cartoon and I was like, how are they gonna like
Dude, I was doing the same.
I was like, how are they gonna make this work? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Like
we'll see.
I need to see more of that to see.
Well, The Lion King is supposedly coming out this summer. So and Beyonce's in it. Ooh. So everybody gonna get hyped because they're like, ooh, Beyonce in it. I'm like,
I'm just saying, like, don't fuck up with
it's all about Mufasa first and foremost. Which they have, what's his name is doing his voice.
I know.
Same dude.
I know.
Well, James Earl Jones. Shout out to James Earl Jones for signing on because honestly,
they better have got his voice.
There ain't nobody else that's gonna be able to do Mufasa. Nobody.
Yeah.
So they had to do that one, and I bet you he asked for a grip. I wonder how much was that check, dog? Hey, James, hit me up. I'm trying to see how much that check was, dog. Speaking of checks, okay, so everybody knows Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh my god.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's my anthem right there.
Right.
Like he was, yeah. It's funny too because I remember when that video came out, it was so controversial. Like the music video,
Yeah.
MTV didn't even want to play it.
That's
like
crazy, man.
they wanted to edit it and have it like an edited version on MTV of all channels.
Yeah.
That's how bad, quote unquote. This is how, like, I guess I don't know what the word is. But I guess we just weren't as open to that shit back in the 90s, I guess. Because when I go back and watch the video now, I'm like, this video is light work.
Right.
Like, compared to what we seeing now.
Dude.
Go look at Cardi B video. Go look at Money.
Yeah.
And then you tell me which one is worse.
Yeah. Look at Tip Drill.
Tip Drill. But I mean, even we just talking about something recent.
Right.
The Money video by Cardi B.
Yeah.
That video alone is like, that's like straight porn.
Dude.
Not that I'm upset about it. It was a really good video, but I'm just saying.
It is.
Or the Anaconda song.
Yeah.
Dab uses his sample
Right.
in it. That video, oof, that was the best ass video of that year. I forgot what year it came out, but that was the best booty video of that year. I have to give Nicki props on that one.
Yeah.
But going back to that, so anyways, how much, like, you give me a guess. How much do you think he made off of that? I'm just talking about this one song, Baby Got Back. How much do you think he's made off that song? In it from the time it is released to now?
Like 2 mil.
No. If you want to know how much he's made off of this one song, he made over $100 million. Let that sink in, people. $100 million off a one song.
Wow.
A song. Let me tell you why. Masters.
Yes.
It's all about masters, people. You gotta own your masters. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna put y'all in on a little secret if y'all don't know. A lot of artists do not own their masters. What are masters, in case you don't know? It is basically the final composed version of your song. So basically when you're done recording it, it gets mastered, and this is the song. Like, this is the song that's gonna go on the album, or it's gonna be put out on the radio, it's gonna be put in movies, whatever it is.
Right.
That's the finished product of a song. Most of the time, the record labels that these artists are on own those masters. So yes, the artist makes money off of their songs, but they don't make as much as they could.
Right.
Owning your masters is everything. Owning your masters is owning your own shit,
Right.
which means that when you put that song into a movie or a TV show, or somebody wants to sample it, guess who gets all the royalties?
You do.
You. It goes all in your pocket. You don't have to split it with no label. You don't got to split it with no publishing. You ain't got to do none of that. It all goes to you. And that is where Sir Mix-a-Lot won.
Right.
He was smart and he was thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Because that man is living better than most artists today that got a few songs out struggling. He's living good off of one fucking song. He even said in an interview, he said, my lifestyle has never changed.
Right.
He's like, my lifestyle from the time that I blew up to the time that I am now, he's like, I've never had to downgrade. I've never had to change anything up. That man is rich.
Right.
He's rich. And he don't got to ever put out another song again.
Right.
Now, here's what's crazy about it. So if you just want to know, how often this song, and the thing is, we see it, we hear it everywhere.
Right.
How many times have we heard Baby Got Back in some kind of movie or TV show or something like that? So his song is out there. Or people play it at weddings. It's a huge song. Like, you cannot play that song and people not know it.
True.
Everybody knows. As soon as they hear that first line, it goes nuts. That song, I just looked up just how many soundtracks it's on. That song is on 97 different soundtracks.
Damn. Really?
97 different soundtracks for TVs or movies. So basically, every time that soundtrack sells or whatever, or that song or whatever it is, he's getting a check.
Right.
Because those movies get paid for. The people buy the movies, they buy the soundtracks and all that stuff. He's getting all that money. So, yeah. Basically, you got to come out with one hot song and then make sure you own the masters to it. But good fucking luck with that. See, he made his deal in the 90s.
Right.
I think that was before the record labels wised up.
Yeah.
See, nowadays, they got these 360 deals. And I don't want to... Yeah, you don't want to get into no 360 deal.
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of somebody who didn't own their masters, R. Kelly's bitch ass didn't own his masters. So,
Good.
yeah, so...
Good.
Sony getting all your coins. But Sony ain't really going to be getting no coins because... A friend of mine hit me up and let me know that R. Kelly's music is no longer getting played on a lot of stations now. A lot of radio stations are starting to take action
Good.
now. So, yep. Ara Kelly, you're going down. So the ship is sinking. The Titanic is sinking.
Yes.
And you're on it. So you might as well
and
just
everybody
start.
else with you.
Yep. You might as well just go ahead and play the violin until you go down.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he's losing.
Good.
And
Good. I'm happy.
you know, it is what it is.
I'm
I mean,
happy.
that's what his ass get. I mean, he's got. That's just some of the stuff that's happening to him.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that's happening to him right now that dude. Yeah. I hope you're not sleeping, bitch.
Right.
I really hope you ain't sleeping good now. Oh, and speaking of royalties, you know who all knows it? I got 5 on it. Everybody know that song, right? Do you know that the singer of that song, first of all, I didn't even know it was a different dude. I thought it was one of the Loonies that was singing that chorus.
Right.
But there was another dude that was actually singing that hook for that song. Do you know that dude never got royalties for that song?
Really?
Never got royalties for that song.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All them years, he did not receive any kind of royalties for that song until 2005.
Damn, that long?
Yeah, that song came out in 90-something, mid-90s.
2005.
2005 is when he actually ended up getting his, royalties for that song.
Wow.
Think about how much money they owed him. Because think about how much, again, it's a song that's played everywhere.
Right.
So people know it.
Movies, like you said, like movies, soundtracks, everything.
Yeah, it's silly as hell. So yeah, that's why I say people, the industry will try to screw you. So make sure you know what you're getting paid for.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't sign something somewhere,
Right.
and the labels, the labels ain't gonna help you.
Right.
If you ain't getting paid, and they don't have to pay you, they not gonna say a damn word.
Right.
They gonna keep on not paying your ass while they take all the money.
Yeah.
So there's that. Oh, bruh.
Mm.
So there's this lady that who got, do y'all know that y'all can get tanning injections? It's a thing. It's a real fucking thing. And I wish I was lying to y'all. Like, remember, like I said, we got gummy bear titties and now we got tanning injections. So yes, tanning injections. What are tanning injections? It's exactly what it sounds like. Basically, white people trying to get permanently tanned. So they get tanning injections. And I don't know what the chemical is that they use. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. It's melanotin. Melanotin? I don't know. It's a synthetic hormone that helps darken the skin. And so there's some lady out there named Martina
They claim they
Big.
hate us, but they won't have our skin.
No, not this bitch. She loves black people. She want to be black. This lady is a white. Okay, so let me break this down. This lady's name is Martina Big. She's a white lady, blonde hair, blue-eyed, typical white woman, like in America, blah, blah, blah. And she identifies as a black woman. That's what she tells everybody. She identifies as a black woman. I wish I was lying to y'all. Bruh. So she's doing all these tanning injections. Go look this woman up and go look at her skin. Like, she looks so terrible. I'm telling the people, like, to go look up Martina Big and go look her up.
Boat.
She got married to another dude because there's a guy that she's married to that's apparently into the same thing, and he talking about he identifies as black male. Same thing. White dude, blonde hair, green. I think he's got green eyes. Or blue eyes, but they said that his tanning injections, if you look at the picture of them together, like, the dude don't even look like he's doing any tanning. He looks like a white dude that just, like, maybe he tanned a little too much,
Right.
but he ain't, like, dark.
Right.
And so, like, they said that apparently his tanning injections ain't taken too well. Like, because he ain't black, nigga.
Right?
What you mean? Like, you should be doing that shit to yourself.
Oh my God.
Bruh, it gets so bad. So she identifies as black so much that she put on her Facebook page. This bitch traveled to Africa to be baptized as a real African woman, people.
Oh my
I
God.
wish I was lying to y'all right now.
Wow.
On her Facebook...
Oh my God.
On her Facebook page, this is what she wrote. One of my Kenyan friends told her pastor about my transformation to a black woman. I can't even get through this shit. It sounds so ridiculous.
Wow.
Transformation into a black woman?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, just reading that, I'm like, you sound crazy, bitch.
Yeah.
So it goes on to my transformation to a black woman, and told him how much I wanted to become a true African woman.
Oh my God.
A true African woman. And then she says, in his sermon, the pastor said, "You have to be born again, and now you are a new creature. I'm so happy and proud to be a real African woman." Bitch, he was talking about salvation. He
Right?
wasn't talking about turning into no black woman, you stupid bitch.
Right?
Oh, I can't stand your dumb ass right now.
Oh
like,
my God.
This bitch. And the fact that people are entertaining this, I think
Yes.
that's what makes me more like, huh?
Wow.
Like, you're entertaining this, a pastor? You supposed to be telling the truth.
Right.
Why is you not telling this bitch the truth? Oh, and speaking of not telling the truth, so her and her husband are trying to have kids. The doctors told her that her kids are gonna come out black.
No, they not. They ain't never coming out
Bro,
black.
they said her kids, doctors, people.
Right.
Doctors. And this is why I tell y'all, just because somebody's a fucking doctor or has a degree does not mean they're actually fucking smart. Because
Right.
people can study and pass tests.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers are dumb. If you gonna tell this white woman and this white man that they are gonna have black children because they got tanning injections, you need your fucking medical license pulled.
Exactly.
You need, that whole hospital needs to fucking fire his ass or their asses. Cause what kind of shit is that?
Right.
And the bitch is actually saying, she actually believes it. That's what makes it worse.
Yes.
Hold on. But then this is what she said. She said, of course, so they're in an interview and the host obviously is confused as fuck. Like, you could see her in the interview. She's literally like shaking her head, like rubbing her head, like, is this bitch serious? Like, she really thinks her kid's gonna be black. And she's like, how do you think your kid's gonna be black when you're like white? Like, we're talking about DNA. Cosmetic surgery does not change your DNA, people.
No.
So she's saying that. And so the lady is like, the lady asked her, she said, if that baby, let me see. She said, this is what the reporter said to her. If the baby is not black because I'm trying to understand how genetically this will be possible, will you still be close to them if you give birth to a white baby? That's what she asked her. She said, of course. Okay, good. I'm glad that she's not racist. But she goes, of course, it will be a mix of me and Michael, Martina said. But I'm pretty sure it will be black. But if it is milk chocolate or a little bit lighter, it doesn't matter. What? Did this bitch just say she gonna have a little milk chocolate baby? Oh my God, what she want, a little niglet? Is that what
Right?
you want? Like,
Oh
yes,
my-
I said it, damn it. Like, that's what it sounds like she's saying.
Wow.
Like, I
Those
can't.
babies coming out white as fuck. They ain't no immigrant or black.
Yes, the doctors told her that the baby will be black. She said, yep, they said they will be black. We have also discussed about breastfeeding and if it is safe for me to have a baby. I don't think it's safe for you to have a baby, not because of your cosmetic surgery, but because you fucking dumb. Like, like you're just dumb.
Oh my God.
You really think, like, you really
you
out
gonna
here.
be teaching your kids that they like really?
And she don't even look like a black woman. She looks like she was burned in a fire and survived. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you know the cartoons where they come out of the fire and they all show.
Yeah.
That's what she looked like. She looked like she escaped the fire and somehow she survived. Like, I'm
so bad.
bruh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad about this. It's just crazy. So yes, people, there's tanning injection. So if you want to be black, you know, I don't know why you would give up your white privilege, but go ahead.
They'll still get back.
No, they won't. Not that bitch. Not looking the way she do.
No.
That bitch is like, she looks like a failed X-Men experiment. Like, just all bad. Like,
Oh my God.
no, she looks like no. Just stop it now.
Oh my God.
Chinese. So y'all need to go to China if y'all single and y'all want to get paid for going on dates. What do I mean by that? So in China, there's some Chinese companies that give single women over 30, they give them paid dating leave. Dating leave? Interesting. So let me get into this. It says there are at least 2 Chinese firms that give single female employees over the age of 30 an additional 8 days of paid annual leave to quote unquote go home and date. And so let me tell you why this is a thing in China. Like, oh, this sounds all cool. Like, oh, damn, I could get paid to go on a date. Like, I can get paid leave, just say I'm taking a date. Well, this is why they offer it. So the job benefit stems from China's long-held traditional beliefs that women who aren't married off by their 30s are undesirable and are considered leftover women, quote unquote. That's what they call them, leftover women or Xingnu. That's how they say it, I guess, in Chinese. So, ladies, if you ever hear somebody, if an Asian dude calls you or a Chinese dude calls you Xingnu, you know what he's saying. He calling you a leftover woman.
Oh
So that's in their culture. They feel like if you ain't married off by 30, then you're left over. So the companies they call themselves trying to help these women by giving them dating leave. And so basically the way it works, it comes after, apparently the high school, it says it stems from an announcement. A high school reportedly rolled out a new policy to give single stressed out teachers an additional 2 days off every month of love leave, quote unquote, to relax and help boost staff morale. Now, I think that's dope. I think that's something that we need here in the States. Because I say that because I used to work at a school as a teacher's aide. So I seen the other side of this shit. Like, we already know, like most everybody knows that teachers' jobs are hard, especially with a lot of these badass kids out here. Yeah. Yes, we know. Yeah, I'm not saying your kid specifically, but hell, if your kid is bad, you know it. Right. So, like, my thing is we know that teachers have a stressful ass job. Well, apparently these schools are offering, I think it should be more than 2 days. Oh wait, it says an additional 2 days every month. That's kind of dope. Yeah. I really think that we should incorporate that here in America. That's just my opinion. So maybe we should get a petition started or some shit.
You know they don't want to make it easy for the teachers though.
Oh yeah, of course that. Well, yeah, that's an issue all in itself. So that's another story for another day. Really, you know what I'm saying? So
that's why they ain't paying them.
Right, and then they wonder why like teachers flip out and they drunks or alcoholics and shit like that. Speaking of alcohol, people stop freezing your fucking liquor.
Who's freezing liquor?
A ton of people freeze. I've met a ton of people who actually put their liquor in the freezer. I'm gonna tell you why. Like, first of all, it's not good for the liquor.
No, it's not.
If you notice, whenever you freeze, because liquor doesn't actually freeze. Okay, I get that. So everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm just keeping it chilled. I'm keeping it cold. Yeah, but you're changing the texture of it. So when you freeze liquor, because it doesn't freeze and it gets into a really cold state, it becomes like, the texture of it kind of becomes more of like a gelatin or gel-like texture instead of being more like a liquid. So why is that bad? It's bad because when you try to make a drink, it's heavier than everything else that you're putting in a cup. So you're gonna put your mixer in there or whatever, and then you're gonna put your alcohol. Well, now that it has like that thicker texture, the density of it makes it come down. Basically, it doesn't mix well because all it wants to do is just sink down to the bottom. So basically, while you're drinking your drink, you don't have a really good like mixed drink because all your alcohol is sitting at the fucking bottom of your cup. And so it kind of ruins your cocktail, quote unquote, or whatever you're trying to do with it. So, I don't know. I try to tell a few people not to do that, but hey, do you? I mean, y'all gotta understand, there's a reason why bars and restaurants don't keep their alcohol in freezers.
Exactly.
You notice that it's always left out. It's always in a bottle. That's because that's what ice is for. Put ice in the fucking cup. I don't understand why you need to freeze the shit, because at the end of the day, I'ma still put ice in my fucking cup. So, yeah, stop freezing your damn liquor, people.
Oh my God.
Now, y'all can listen to me, y'all won't. Most of y'all probably won't. But I'm just trying to help y'all out, give y'all an education. So speaking of bitch ass people, so this dude who was a virgin, by the way. Yeah, he was a virgin, by the way. And I say that because that's what the headline said. The headline is fucked up. Not really, because he needed to be put down. So let me see here. I'm trying to find this shit real quick. So here's the thing. So this is what the headline said. This is on Daily Mail. The headline says, Virgin, 27, threatened... They just had to start it out like, they had to let everybody know this dude was a virgin. Yes. It says, threatened mass shooting at Women's March in revenge for being rejected. He was 27 years old. He lived in Utah. Or no, he's from Denver, Colorado. And basically, he wanted to shoot up a women's march. And he actually put online, this is what he put online, because he's a fucking psycho. He said, all I wanted was a girlfriend. Not 1,000, not a bunch of hoes, not money, none of that. All I wanted was to be loved. Yet no one cares about me. I'm 27 years old, and I've never had a girlfriend before, and I'm still a virgin. This is why I'm planning on shooting up a public place soon and being the next mass shooter, because I'm ready to die, and all the girls that turn me down is going to make it right by killing as many girls as I see.
Oh, okay.
Typical bruised male ego. Yeah, I fucking said it. As a man, I will call your ass out for having a bruised little male ego. See, this is what kills me about dudes. Dudes try to act so fucking tough all the time. They so fucking hard. You hard every single day. You hardcore. Don't fuck with me, blah, 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 blah. The minute you get rejected by a female, you cry like a little bitch. you throw a fucking fit. You want to act out. This is acting out.
Yes.
This is a 3-year-old right now, except for he just taking it to, instead of being on the floor at Walmart throwing a scene, you want to kill people.
Right.
What kind of shit is that? Turn your phone off in my damn sermon. No, I'm joking.
Holy shit.
But like, for real though, that's typical bruised male ego bullshit. And then dudes wonder why females are like, or women are scared to like, you know, give any kind of leeway to men.
Yeah.
Because this is how y'all fucking act. This is why when women go out in public, they have to, when they go out at night and stuff like that, they have to go in groups.
Yeah.
They gotta stay with their girlfriends. No, motherfucker, it's not because they wanna cock block you. It's because they don't know if you might try to fucking choke them out because they don't let you buy them a drink or you don't dance with them.
Right.
Like, how they know you ain't gonna try to catch them outside and try to strangle them in the parking lot? Because that's what you punk ass motherfuckers do.
Right.
All you men with your bruised male egos that you think you're God's gift to fucking women, and the minute that a woman rejects you is, oh, I'm gonna show her.
Right.
Show what? Maybe this is why you aren't desirable, because you're fucking nuts.
Stupid ass motherfuckers.
Stupid. Oh, and this is the best part. Guess how he got caught? So luckily he never went to the women's march. So none of the women got hurt, thank God.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt. This mass shooting didn't happen. I'm glad of that. But this is the funny part. You know how he got caught, y'all? He got detained at a McDonald's while he was live streaming a review about his meal.
Oh, wow.
What kind of shit is that? This motherfucker is giving a review at McDonald's live about his food. Nigga, we know what they burgers taste like.
Right? The fuck?
They've been serving burgers since like 1922. Like, what the fuck?
You went to jail for that?
Nobody cares about your meal, bruh. Like, and they got a picture. They got a picture of him showing what he had. I'm looking at this shit. This motherfucker had 2 cheeseburgers, and it looked like he had some spicy chicken sandwiches. First of all, that was 4 burgers.
Yeah.
That's a hungry fellow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he was trying to gear up and get some carbs in
I guess.
before he goes and does this thing. Well, yeah. Well, his dumb ass got detained because they caught his ass. And see, there you go. That social media shit. It'll get you caught up. That shit is real. That shit is real.
Yeah.
The police actually do look at social media and shit. So when y'all say stupid shit like that,
right,
they can catch your ass. They caught this motherfucker live streaming from a Mickey D's. How many McDonald's is there out there? And they found this nigga. They was like, nah, we know exactly where you at.
Right? They pinged his fucking cell phone.
Right. So yeah, I don't know, man. These motherfuckers out here is fucking nuts. But hey, if you do want to have consensual sex, I found out that there is a thing called the biggest condom in the world, the biggest condom size in the world. So the biggest condom size is called the G31. That's what it's called. The G31. That sounds like a futuristic private jet because we already have the G5, so this is the G31. I don't know if a dude, I'm just saying, ladies, if a dude pulls out a condom that says G31 on it, y'all might want to run because it's the biggest condom in the world, and the circumference of the condom is as big as a Pringles can.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't want that dick. Like, like what? That is insane. So I don't know. Maybe some of y'all ladies can handle that.
Shit, man.
I guess, but I'm just saying. So it's called the G31. So ladies, if a man ever pulls out a G31 condom on it, you might want to be a little concerned.
Oh my god.
So
crazy. That is so crazy. Dude.
Yeah, it's just some crazy ass shit that's going on out there, man.
Oh,
so I mean, me and you was talking the other day. We was talking about the bus, right?
Oh yeah.
So the bus fare price, bruh, I did not know. So listen to me, y'all. I haven't rode the bus since like I first moved out. I moved out of Arizona like 2001. And I ain't have a car or nothing like that. So I walked and I took the bus everywhere. This mother, so I'm talking to Cosign Kev here. He tells me that the bus fares is like $4.
Yeah.
Is that one way?
This is a 4 day.
Okay, so $4?
Yeah.
$4 fucking to ride the bus? Okay.
Yeah.
The bus is the most undesirable mode of transportation in society.
Yes.
Like, people would rather ride them fucking scooters than get on the bus. Like, why am I paying you so much money for a fucking bus?
Right.
Like, I don't understand why the cost is so damn high when nobody really rides it. I mean, yes, some people ride the bus. but it's not something that's in high demand. And typically when something's not in high demand, it's cheaper,
Right.
not more expensive.
Yeah.
Like shit, for $4, when you doing that shit every day, how much is a month pass?
It's like 60 some bucks.
60 something dollars
Yeah.
for a month pass.
Yeah.
You might as well go ahead. I mean, you got Uber, you got Lyft,
Yeah.
you got them scooters,
Right.
you got and fuck y'all and them scooters, bruh. I don't know if anybody else is annoyed by this, but y'all see all them little damn scooters all over your
Yeah.
fucking neighborhood just randomly sitting out there.
Right.
It wasn't there when you went in the house.
Right.
You come outside, there's 20 of them bitches. Like, why are they sitting there? What is going on here?
Like South Park.
And where is everyone?
Yes.
That's the thing. It's like, where is all the people? All I see is scooters.
Right.
Like, where's everybody else at? So I don't know what's going on with them scooters. And then these little ass kids, they get on it. They shorter than the damn handlebars.
Yes.
I see them. They got their hands up because the handlebars over their heads, so they too damn like small to ride on these shits anyway.
Yeah.
And they riding around, and they riding right next to cars and shit. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like riding through the parking lot.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna kill one of these kids one day, like not on purpose, but they just be zooming by. They don't look.
Right.
They just be zooming by, just careless. So I don't know. I just feel like the bus fare. I don't know. Somebody needs to explain to me why the bus fare is so damn. I feel like that's high as shit.
Yeah.
That's just high as fuck. And then how much is the light rail the same? Like, what's the light rail?
No, just pay for the passes for the light rail. It's the same.
Oh, it's the same. So
Yeah.
it's the same price.
Yeah.
So you can
So
pay.
if you're paying to get, because you gotta show that you have a bus pass on the light rail.
Oh, okay. You gotta have a bus pass to ride the. Fuck, man. I almost dropped something. Hold on.
Yeah, because you can't ride it for free.
But what I'm saying is, you don't have to have a bus pass to ride the light rail, right?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought you were saying. That's what I was getting. I was like, what?
No.
Like, that's kind of fucked up. Oh, yo. So I'm sorry to tell y'all, if y'all got a boo thing, or Valentine's Day is coming up, but it's gonna be a sad year because love is officially canceled, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all know those conversation sweetheart things, those little hearts that they give out those little candied hearts? Yeah, they're not making them this year. They're not making them this year.
Okay.
The company has put out, so this is what it says. The most iconic Valentine's Day candy conversation hearts will not be sold for the first time in 153 years. I'm gonna tell you why. This actually blew my mind. I didn't know. At first I thought they were saying like they're not gonna sell them like ever again. Like they're done. Which honestly I would be okay with, because them shits are fucking nasty.
Right.
Y'all like them heart candies? I don't. I think they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I miss me with that.
I just eat the fucking chocolate stuff.
Yeah, the chocolate. So anything strawberry, people. I love anything strawberry. Just so y'all know. So this is why. So last September, this is a company called Necco, I guess, or Niso. I don't know how to say it. It's NECCO. They were purchased by Round Hill Investments, and the Sweethearts brand was then sold to Spangler Candy Company. And because it takes so long to make those hearts, I guess they didn't have enough time to make them in time for February. Now, this is how long it takes to make these fucking hearts. I didn't know this. It takes 11 months to produce 8 billion of those hearts.
11 months.
11 months, almost a year
Yeah.
to produce those fucking candied hearts. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
I did not know that. That's a lot of time.
Yes.
Like, for them to be so small and disgusting,
Right.
I didn't think that they would.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that they would take that long to make. So
They put all their work in and just can't still nasty.
yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I mean, that doesn't mean that there might not be any for sale. I mean, maybe they got some leftovers. I don't know. I mean, candy kind of lasts like forever, especially those kind of candies, because it ain't shit but sugar.
Right.
Sugar and nasty. I don't know what.
Sugar and
I don't know what's in it, but I just know that I figured that the shelf life on that would be pretty good. So, womp womp womp. Sorry, you're gonna be missing the iconic candy hearts for Valentine's Day. Which fuck Valentine's
I
Day.
never really
anyway.
cared for that shit anymore.
I mean, y'all have fun with that.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. So, I mean, like it is what it is. Like I said, the world's crazy out there. But hey, like for real, I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to like let me know what y'all think about these topics that I be talking about. Leave comments on the YouTube page, my social media. Now, here's my silly ass. Call myself saying, hey, hit me up on social media. I'm not even giving my social media out. So I realized that, and I was like, well, what the hell? See, I can remember my fuck ups. That's how real we gonna be on this podcast. Like, I'm gonna just be straight up and real with y'all. Like, I fucking forgot. And then I realized this shit when I listened. I was like, why am I not doing that?
Right.
So on Instagram or the gram or IG, whatever you want to call it. So it's h.l.productions. That's how you can find me on there. And the YouTube channel is Life is I-E-Y-E, see it. So that's how you can find us on YouTube. Subscribe, share. If you like the podcast, take the fucking link. Go post it on Facebook. Go post it on your social media. I would greatly appreciate it. I just want to entertain people like I tell y'all all the time. I appreciate all the love and the feedback.
Yeah.
It's been great. I love
it. Thank y'all.
Huh?
I said it's been great. Thank y'all.
Yeah, for real. Thank y'all so much. And I have gotten some feedback. Oh, let me give y'all a little update. So real quick, on the last one I talked about fucking Soulja. Nobody talked to me about Soulja Boy. So I guess Soulja Boy didn't have any songs out in 2018. Yeah. So there's that. Then also I talked about the female porn, like women watching porn. I got a few different answers. So I got one woman that told me that the reason why those three were the top three, go back and listen to episode 2 if you don't know what I'm talking about. And she said that women like to watch things that they relate to. Okay, I mean, I could see that. I don't, I don't know why I would look for it in porn. But some of those topics, like I said, go listen to the second episode before this one, obviously, and then you can see what topics I'm talking about. Then there was another woman that told me that she didn't fuck with any of those categories, but she personally was into watching male female porn. So 2 guys and a girl. So that's her thing. I was like, okay, that sounds legit to me. And then there was another woman that commented and told me, she was like, I don't fuck with none of that shit. So like she watches like, damn, what did she tell me? I forgot what it was. Oh, damn, I'm slipping. Oh well, but basically it wasn't that. So I got a few different feedbacks from that. So I appreciate the people that did, the people that commented, the people that, let me know what's good. But yes, by all means, find us on YouTube, Life is I-E-Y-E, see it. Instagram, h.l.productions. Hit me up, like, follow, share, comment, all that good stuff. I want to keep this growing. I want to keep entertaining y'all. And I also want to entertain y'all friends, y'all family. So if you got people that you think will want to listen to this or think they'll get something out of it or be entertained, share it. And I feel like I was just talking like a damn, what's the fucking dudes that be doing the auctions and shit. Like, honestly, okay, so I be watching like, there's what's that shit, that show that come on, the locker things.
Pawn Stars? No,
not Pawn Stars. The other one where they go and bid on all these fucking storage units. Yeah. Storage Wars. Yeah. Okay, so Storage Wars. It's funny because I watched that shit. I'm just trailing off right now. So I'm watching this shit, and the dude, I'm listening to the auction dude. I really don't think he's saying shit. Yeah. He literally ain't saying shit in between his numbers. He'd be like, 50, do I got 50? And then all I hear is, blah, 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 blah. Right. Do we got 250? Do we got 250? Blah, 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 blah. Do we got 300? And I'm like, I'm just saying, something is a little off here. Right. So I don't know. I'm not saying that there's not auction people that can actually talk fast like that, but I just feel like a lot of that shit, y'all just saying some bullshit. Right. Y'all just mumbling. Oh, crazy. And leave Ariana Grande alone on fucking social media, please. I just had to say that. She getting picked on all the time. Everything this girl does lately, like people just been attacking this lady. Like she already had a rough year last year. Right? Like in her personal life. Her career is doing great, but in her personal life has been in shambles. So
y'all some assholes, man.
I really truly feel bad for her. But like apparently the latest thing was like something about weave. So she has this new song called 7 Rings, which is dope, by the way. Go look it up. It's called 7 Rings, and the 7 is actual number 7. It's not spelled out. And I guess there's a point where in one of the lines in the song, she says, you like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. So I guess there was something said on social media about her saying something about weave and buying hair, and people tried to make her out to be like some kind of racist or something. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shut up. I am so like every day we wake up, you see some shit on. There's social media outrage. There's outrage on it. Y'all motherfuckers are always outraged. Y'all fake care about everything. Like, shut the fuck up. And none of it concerns y'all. Like, y'all got this quote unquote outrage. This is the problem with social media. Social media gives everybody a voice. And I'm gonna say this. You can like me or not for saying this, but not everybody needs a fucking voice. And we know that. We know a few of them because we probably follow them. Some of them is probably our family. Some of them is probably our friends. Some of them are just randos that just need to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Okay? So, miss me with all this outrage bullshit, quote unquote outrage. Y'all fake outrage for like 2 hours.
Right.
Hiding behind your screens, saying a bunch of nothing. Go live life. You know, if you went out and lived some life and fucking went outside and did some other shit and put your phone down and actually went out and been social, there would be no outrage in your life.
Right.
You wouldn't have shit to say about it. Like, do you think I give a fuck that Ariana Grande said some shit about buying hair? Right. No, but the song is dope, so I'm gonna bump the fucking song.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Damn. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I just went off on a little. I think I went on a Kanye rant.
Yeah.
So look, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I want to keep.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I get those sometimes. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I appreciate y'all listening. I appreciate y'all's time. We'll catch you on the next episode. Love, peace, and hair grease. Cheers.